Yo, so I just got back from the gym and I decided to stop in the supplement section and just kind of read some ingredients just for kicks and giggles. And what I noticed was wild, and I had to just get online and talk about it because it was like corn syrup and high fructose corn syrup and maltodextrin and brown sugar and canola oil and safflower oil and soybean oil and soy protein isolate and sucralose and Splenda, aspartame. It was natural and artificial flavors, and people are buying these. I used to buy these for $2 to $3 per bar in the name of health. But that's not healthy. None of those ingredients are healthy. I mean, it's amazing. These things are just like candy bars with some extra soy protein in them. It's wild. And the one that really stood out to me was high fructose corn syrup, because there is some assumption going on that high fructose corn syrup is good for us, and it's definitely not. And people like it. They say, oh, I love it because it's mostly fructose. And fructose doesn't make our blood sugar go out of whack, because high fructose corn syrup is 55% fructose and 45% glucose. It's a man-made sugar, doesn't have anything to do with nature, but anyway. And so glucose is what causes our blood sugar to get out of whack. Fructose doesn't really do it, but then again it does in kind of a roundabout way, because fructose doesn't get picked up in the small intestine, it goes straight to the liver. Now when it gets to the liver, it does some really significant things in there. The liver converts fructose into triglycerides. Now, if you look at the research on heart disease, you will find out that the association between high triglycerides and heart disease is far more significant than the association with cholesterol. You know what I'm saying? Way more. All right? And so usually your doctor doesn't even look for triglycerides. You have to ask your doctor for a triglyceride test. So triglycerides are another way of saying fat. Now, this fat is either used as fuel, or this fat is stored in the adipose tissue, which means that you get fatter. So there's something in your protein bar, in your health food bar, that makes you fatter, and there's something in your protein bar that increases your triglyceride levels, which can cause heart disease. Okay? At the same time, fructose increases your what we'll call small particle LDLs. Now, as I always say, high cholesterol isn't really a problem. Rising cholesterol is a problem. But when your doctor says, oh my gosh, your LDL is high, you have to ask your doctor, what kind of LDL is it? Is it the large, fluffy, benign LDL? Or is it the dangerous, atherosclerotic, small particle LDL? Because when you eat high fructose corn syrup, your small particle LDLs are going to go up, and that's the kind that's bad for you. So that's something that you have to ask your doctor about. All right. Lastly, all this commotion going on in the liver, regarding this high fructose corn syrup, causes the backup of the metabolism of glucose. All right. So when you back up the metabolism of glucose, what you're doing is making your insulin levels go up higher and higher and higher, and you're causing insulin resistance. Now, insulin resistance, is going to cause diabetes, it's going to cause obesity, it's going to cause heart disease and whatnot. All right, so you definitely don't want that. So in summation, the high fructose corn syrup that's in all of our foods, it seems like, increases our triglycerides, makes our body very prone to storing fat, increases small particle LDL, the atherogenic LDL, and on top of that, it causes insulin resistance. It's amazing, and this isn't a health food bar. All right. I'm out. If you left me a message in the last 2 weeks, I've been busy. School started, and I work at a university, and my schedule is just out of control right now. So I'm out. Talk to you guys later.